So here's the deal. Working on self-love, trying to love yourself, and actually loving yourself are two very different experiences. The former is this arduous task that skirts around what it is that you actually want, a sense of connection, a sense of love, of peace, of harmony, all inside of who you are. The trying to love yourself makes it so that you spend all of this time trying to be the thing that you are without actually coming into communion and loving all the different parts of you, stopping the war. I'm going to try and love the parts that hurt, or you can just love them. You can love the critic. You can love the inner child. You can love that inner bitch. You can love whoever shows up, all the againstness, all the stories. But you can love them, or you can try to love them. Your choice. Loving yourself, committing to that experience, it opens up doorways like never before. You get to experience yourself as the creator of love, as this amazing fountain of love. And as far as I'm concerned, it is the most important personal growth work we will ever do. It gets to the core of every challenge, every issue is present because we're trying to push it away. It's like there's this part of us, this voice inside of us, and we don't want to look at it. And we create all these stories and scenarios and personas, trying to push all these disowned aspects of ourselves away. The pain, the trauma, the challenges. We push them away, and really what they need is to be embraced, to be loved. You know, so often when somebody says to me, and I'm really trying to work on work on loving myself, what they mean is, I'm really trying to do nice things for myself, which is fantastic. I love doing nice things for myself. I'm all about, lavishing myself in pleasure. But I do those things because they enhance my life, not because I'm trying to prove anything to myself. Because I can do all those things, and I have done all of those things, while still in the midst of a wild war inside of me. I'm trying to love myself, and I'm ignoring the parts that don't feel loved. I'm ignoring the parts that I don't like. I'm ignoring the war. I'm ignoring the stomach churning. I'm ignoring all these things because, frankly, they hurt to touch. So do those amazing things for yourself, but let's not call that true, deep self-love. Let's call that, in the best way possible, a reflection of the love that we have for ourselves. Because that's what it is. When you're really willing to come into loving with every bit that is challenged, every bit that hurts, well then, it's amazing. And we get to do things that reflect that enhance that build trust, that build energy. I mean, I love, love, love self-care. This isn't, a bash against self-care, because it's fantastic. But it doesn't make up for self-love. It just doesn't. It doesn't, it gives us a trying aspect sometimes when it's not coming from a place of love. We're trying to do something rather than sitting down and taking 5 minutes to feel whatever is present. Are you willing to love the parts of you that you don't like, and frankly that may not like you, in the midst of it? It's actually not hard. It's so simple that your mind gets in the way and says things like, oh, this is not going to work. I mean, this is stuff that I do every single day for myself and for clients, and I still find that my mind gets in the way and says things like, yeah, I don't know if that's going to work right now, not for you. This is too big. Well, I just get in the habit of loving my mind. It's not in the business of change. It's in the business of the status quo, of protecting, of making sure that I don't go too far off what it thinks is my path, because it wants The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. It wants the devil that it knows. Even if it's not fantastic right now, it's okay. Trying to love yourself is okay. So you can sit and try, and you can spend all day trying and working on it. Or you can take 5 minutes to connect to the part inside that's saying, I don't love you, I don't love you, I don't love you, and you can love it. Show it that it's worth it. Show it that its stories are just stories. This is a place to stop trying and start doing. Love yourself. It's worth it. That's all I got for you today. Have a good one. Bye.